Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Today I'm making a card. I've also got a sneaky little surprise, and it's all based on episode 165 of Craft Roulette with Mary Gunn and Eileen Hull. Wow, I fell in love with Eileen, and I'm pretty sure she's just like a crafty soul sister of mine. So I made this card while watching. I could have edited out a lot of things, but I decided not to because I just want to give you my process, especially like while I'm watching Craft Roulette, falling in love with another paper crafter. It's just the full experience of how this card came to be. Okay, so I am using some printables from Crafty Cat here on YouTube, and she has a Etsy shop, Crafty Cat USA. And this is one kit is called Entirely Bonkers. And one of the parameters was like winter colors. And this page really called to me. I printed it 4 to a page so I could get a perfect little A2 size card front. Oh my goodness, I'm making an A2 size card. I can't believe it. Okay, and then I had this tag, and then I have my Iron Orchid Designs 12 by 12 stamp set. Yes, it's fabulous. It's butterflies. And one of the parameters was a card with a flap, which you guys already know. That's totally my jam. And Eileen's too. If you have not seen that episode, I'm definitely going to leave it linked down below. I'd encourage you to go watch it. It was wonderful. It was absolutely junk journaling wonderful. Okay, I am trimming off the wording of the stamp. I'm attaching it back to my stamp backing though, because I can use it anytime I want. But I just wanted the butterfly. And the butterfly, I'm going to bend over the edge, and that is going to be my flap. Now, as you can tell, I was also thinking about using the tag as a flap as well. Another parameter was a book page. Easy. Or a children's story as well. I believe that's the 4. And so my children's story was Alice in Wonderland. No big surprise. If you've been hanging out on this channel, you know I love it. So yes, it's an Alice card. What is Craft Roulette? Well, Craft Roulette is the most amazing card making, paper crafting game show on the internet. I guess worldwide ever, because it's the only one I know of, and it's amazing. And I love Mary Gunn. She's the hostess and the brains behind Craft Roulette, but she's part of a dynamic duo because her son Steven is Mr. Producer, and he makes so many things possible and beautiful for us all to enjoy. Big props to Steven. So yeah, it takes place on YouTube on the Craft Roulette channel every Friday night you might as well tune in at 6 Central, because the slideshow of all the contributions, you can participate, you can contribute a handmade card through their website. Anyways, the gallery starts before the show. The show starts at 6:30 promptly. And that's a little bit about Craft Roulette. Okay, back to the card. So now I'm playing around and trying to see how I want to put things. I really wanted to use this tag, but then I didn't really want to use this tag. What was really throwing me off was the 2 faces, the Cheshire Cat and that Ice Queen. It was just throwing me off. And so then, the other prompt was, it wasn't book page, it was tiles. And so I was like, okay, let me try to cut this down into little tiles, into little square tiles, and maybe that will be the harmony. And when I was playing around and auditioning it down there on the bottom part of the card, that probably would have worked. But I do take a different direction. And this is where I say I could have edited some of this out, but this is the process. This is the natural process of me creating a card while delightfully distracted on a Friday night. So here I'm just playing around again, like really wanting all these elements to work together. I definitely like the butterfly. I did have to move it to where the antenna wasn't right over the face. I wanted that to peek through. She's kind of got a secret, and I do too. You just better keep watching. So I'm going to fold this over, this butterfly. I'm going to glue half of it to the back, which is what's securing my flap for me on this card. So I'm flipping that over, and now I have this nice little flap. I am trying these tiles for the, I don't know, 15th time. Okay, maybe if I cut them down a little bit more. And then finally, I will stop cutting these down. I will realize that they are not giving me the vibe that I'm wanting for this card. And so what I'm going to do is think real hard and remember that, hey, I have this funky little piece of paper that I had alcohol inked and die cut and never done anything with it, and I think it would make really cool tiles. So I grabbed that from my scrap box. I had also put it on embossing paper. I mean, that could have been a beautiful card if I wanted to, but whenever I made it, which was years ago, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Now it has become tiles, and I really like it. So I made these little like inchy tiles. They're just 1 inch by 1 inch, and they're perfect. I have a ton of them. I'm just going to use 3, I believe. The number of paper crafting harmony, 3, 5, or 7. Okay, so I'm just going to glue these down, and then I'm going to show you guys how I made the inside of the card. You know, I was like, I could edit this more, I could speed this up, but I decided to just leave it in all of its glory. I didn't want to speed it up too much. Just wanted to sit here and hang out with you guys. I'm planning on releasing this video on a Friday, so I hope that you'll see this in the morning, be inspired, and want to join for Craft Roulette on Friday night. Also, if you can't catch it live, you can always catch the replay. The videos are always there. And then on Tuesday nights, Mary does a second show where it's really fun. She just goes over submissions that people have submitted, and she plays a little detective game, the whodunit game, and it's just lots of fun. Mary is just so much fun. Okay, so I have these other pieces of the kit. Guess what I'm going to use? Dun, dun, dun. It's the brown paper. Bring on the brown paper. It is good for every single thing I make, evidently. Oh my gosh, somebody come knock it out of my hands. No, I'm going to use this favorite brown paper roll of mine, and I'm going to use it to cover the inside of my card. Look how pretty the outside is looking. Yes, now we have to do the inside. It's just so unfair when you make a gorgeous card and then don't do anything to the inside. It's just unfair. Okay, so I've got the paper backed on there now. It's looking bumpy, lumpy, and gorgeous, just like me. No. Oh my gosh, I saw a picture of myself this weekend. I'm like, oh, diet. It's time for a diet. Okay, I'm going to glue this piece down over here on the left side. Just wanted a little more Alice in case anyone didn't know already. And then I always love a rabbit. So let's throw on the hair, and I'm going to make it a flap as well, because this is supposed to be a very flappy card. Oh, one of the parameters I think was in flight. I should really have read those before I did a voiceover. But this is true Bitty Penny fashion, okay? Leave them guessing, because I have no idea. I recorded this the night of, which was a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to get it out last week and I just couldn't. For those of you who were praying for our Auntie Maureen, she did pass on Friday morning. So I missed Craft Roulette this last week. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of your prayers. I really, really do appreciate it. And I know that your prayers were felt. So, yes, I'm going to add some fabric fix to this and add on a little lace. And then this little guy can be a flap. This is a flipping fantastic card. And then the lace will bend over the back like so. And for all of you that are still sitting here watching my video because you love Craft Roulette and you can't help yourself and you never know what kind of train wreck or creative thing I'll be doing on my channel, well, I have a little treat for you. It's not from me. I'm a conduit of creativity and kindness from Mary Gunn. Okay? So don't go anywhere. Keep watching. I'm going to ink blend because I need a place to write inside of this card. And I didn't want to just put a white piece of cardstock in there. So I ink blended with pink around the edges. That's a dirty pink brush. That's the color. There we go. And now this enchanted little A2 card is all done. I think it's really lovely. And the fun thing about Craft Roulette is that you make cards that you normally wouldn't make. I have no idea what I'm doing with my phone on this, but just bear with me. It's almost over. For some reason, I had it in my hand. I don't know what I was thinking. But there is the final card. And now for the secret, like behind that butterfly. Have you seen the new Craft Roulette stamp set? Oh my gosh, I have 3 of them. Why on earth does Bitty Penny have 3 so that I can give 2 away? I thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for watching Craft Roulette. I know if you're watching this video, you love Craft Roulette too. And there's one way to enter the giveaway. You just leave a comment down below and you tell me what parameter would you add to the long list of parameters if you could. What would be your favorite parameter to see on that list? You can pick the colors, the random, the theme, the project, any of it. It doesn't have to be one that's already there. Use your imagination and pick whatever your favorite one is. So when I got this hot little stamp set in my hands, I just started writing down all these ideas of all the cards I wanted to make with it, and I can't find that sheet of paper because it didn't go in my ideas journal. And but I will be following this up once I do find that sheet of paper. I mean, I can come up with new ideas, but I already came with like 3 or 4 good ones. This was definitely one of them, but I think it would be so fun to add this little card either to the back of your card or inside of your card. When you send someone a Craft Roulette inspired card, you could include these. I was able to stamp this out 12 to a page. So I just have a standard 110 pound weight piece of white cardstock. I stamped out the wheel, and this card is inspired by Craft Roulette, handmade by, and you can sign your name. And I had so much fun just painting this little rainbow with my watercolors and painting up the Craft Roulette wheel. And I am so excited to have this in my stash. I'm so excited and honored to have received one of these stamp sets. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I love it. But now I just need to stamp the word Craft Roulette in here. Yeah, so I just adore Mary so much. Y'all already know that. And the whole Craft Roulette show. And I know so many of you do too. So I would be honored to send these out. Again, they were provided by Mary and Steven. So make sure to go over and tell them thank you. I'm just a conduit of distributing kindness from them, the just beautiful souls that they are. So I'm honored. I'm so incredibly honored, and want to say thank you, Mary and Stephen. Love the stamp set. Mwah, mwah. So here they are. I made some little cards. I'll just need to sign them, like, because it says made by Biddy Penny. And I made 12, which I'm lucky if I actually submit 12 cards a year. So I probably have a year's worth, but you could sit down and make 52 of these easily. Fun little projects. So here are my cards. I'm going to store them in the back of my package, and I'm set and ready to go. Leave your comments down below. I can't wait to see who wins. Bye.